In my opinion, having to walk around with other people's energy on me is like walking around with shit on my shoe. If you saw my video on how to protect your energy, I had to learn that very early because I was sensitive to energy. I was easily noticed, especially in the environment that I grew up in, because I was obviously different, things like that. But in the previous video, I talked about how to lock your energy and why when you lock your energy, you are protected, you're energetically stronger, and things like that. A lot of you got my mini course, Sacred Shield, which talks about just that process of locking your energy, why you need to do it, how to be a little more, discreet when you're in public and needing to, lock your energy. I've gotten a lot of questions and I want to show you how, if you have already accumulated energy. So one of the number one questions I have been getting is, how often do you have to do it? As often as you need to. You need to think of this as spiritual bathing. Number one. Number two, your energetic awareness will determine how strong and impenetrable your shield is, your protection is. Meaning, you may not be bothered by the people who see you as you walk down the street, but you may be bothered by people sitting across the room or in a waiting room staring at you, right? And you may have to do it again. But before you do it again, so when you get started, I would say, regardless of how you feel, do it 3 times a day. Protect your energy 3 times a day. When you wake up, once in the afternoon, and then when you get home. Now, if you're home and you get a phone call, right? Oh, there's something in my eye. That rocks your whip. You get a phone call that rocks your world. You get into an argument, with someone. Any of those things, you're going to want to protect your energy again because you've been penetrated. But before you do that, I want you to release your energy. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. So your process needs to be, when you wake up in the morning, you should be fine unless you're sleeping next to someone who may be giving off bad vibes. You can get up in the morning, lock your energy, right? And move on. If you get to noon and you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling like the people at work are fucking with you, talking about you, staring too hard, asking too many questions, the board meeting was weird, whatever, then I want you to do this exercise I'm about to show you. It's going to help you remove any energy, and then you're going to go back to the standard blocking. If you leave for lunch and you go into a Walmart and you just feel yucky, because I often do in a Walmart, come out, remove the energy, and keep it going. If you're locked, but you can still feel things, you can just take off the energy. I would always, after taking off the energy, I would re-lock my energy. After a while, you will start to move through your day like, oh, I locked my energy this morning. And by the time you get home, you're going to realize that, like, I've been good all day. But until you get to the point where you realize you've been good all day, or you were good up until here, you keep doing it. Anytime you feel off, anytime you feel negative energy, anytime, someone seems to be giving you the cold shoulder, giving you some weird vibes, release that energy and lock yours. Now, releasing is a little bit shorter. It has one similarity. The main similarity is that you start off with crossing your energies. Okay. Again, our energy works best even at protecting ourselves when it is crossed. So we cross 3 times, and then we remove this off of our arms 3 times. We take our left hand and gather all the energetic cords, because when people are projecting to you, there's cords that are attached to you. Everybody you touch hands with, all of those things. There's cords that are created vibrationally, frequency connections, right? And every frequency is 2 frequencies. There's the one above it and the one below it. So even if you feel like you're kind of high or you're not bad, you are still a vibrational match for the frequency right below you. So some of those frequencies and those people who are vibrating at those frequencies are also going to be attracted to you. So you're taking your left hand, and your intention is just to gather whatever cords that you have collected throughout the day. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to release that and transmute it with love. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You grab everything, 1, 2, 3, and then you transmute it with love. So it's very quick. It can go very, very quickly, and it can be done in less than a minute. Now you've released it. Now remember, when you're doing this, it is also about intention. But now you have released the energy, and now you can go in to your regular exercise of locking. If you don't have time to lock your energy, if you are surrounded by people, too many people, to do much of anything, remove the energy. Remove the energy is still going to raise your frequency and give you a higher level of protection than if you do nothing. Okay, so this time do it with me. I'm gonna do it one more time. So we're gonna 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Grab everything, 1, 2, 3, and transmute that with love, and you are free of anybody and everybody's energy. When do you do this? Anytime you feel like someone else's energy is on you. If they're thinking about you, if they're talking about you, if they have engaged with you in a negative way or in any way that made you uncomfortable, get it off of you. Protect yourselves. If you have questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'm going to put this demonstration and some more details based on the questions that I've been asked in the last few days into the Sacred Shield 101. So if you've already purchased that, it's going to be available for you later this evening. And if you have questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments or send me a message. I also forgot to mention that this is ideal. If you are a school teacher, if you are a nurse, if you work at a place like Costco or Walmart, this is ideal. Every time you walk away from a patient, this exercise is something that you can do immediately between going from one room into the next room, so you can stop carrying some of this negative energy from other people, especially sick people, hurt people, angry people. If you're a therapist, things like that, this is life-changing. And if you tried it and got really great results, let me know in the comments.